The American dream is dead. And no, it wasn't caused by the pandemic. We were hoodwinked, manipulated, and sold a nightmare dressed as hope. Today, I'm going to expose how your hustle culture rhetoric isn't ambition, it's exploitation. And spoiler, working harder won't fix the system that's rigged against you. And by the end of this, you'll see why the real dream doesn't involve grinding. And you might just walk away questioning everything they sold you. Do you remember when they told you your grandparents, a single income family, could own a home, raise kids, and retire comfortably? That was never a universal experience. It was the post-World War II boom, fueled by unions, public investment, and strong regulation, and the GI Bill giving veterans a free education. That golden era lasted maybe 30 to 40 years before deregulation, free trade pacts, and financialization broke it all. Prices surged, homes, college, healthcare, but wages? They barely budge. And if you ask a 25-year-old now to buy a home, forget it. You're looking at a decade of rental hell. Let's talk numbers real quick. Home prices are up 500% since 1980. Median wages, maybe 20-30%. The gap is widening faster than your student debt is. Meanwhile, the price of a 4-year degree has doubled in the past 20 years. But student wages? They certainly haven't. And yes, it sucks to work 2 jobs and still not cover rent, but failure isn't personal, it's mathematical. Looking at the stats, with the home index price up 500%, the college tuition up 120%, median household income up 25-30%, but they tell you to just grind. No, this isn't a grind, it's extortion, and it's been marketed as a virtue. This isn't just a bug here, it's the whole system. The American dream was packaged for profit. Home loans, car loans, credit cards, designed to keep you chained in debt. They sold debt as freedom to get you working to repay the banks and credit bureaus. Meanwhile, corporations applaud your hustle, but don't pay you enough to survive it. And every time you default, their profits rise. Your regret is their bonus, and we eat it up. All the while, the folks we actually need, the teachers, the nurses, the grocery workers, are paid next to nothing. They're essential, frontline reality keepers, but Wall Street whispers low-skill, thankless jobs. While our CEOs make bonuses off baked-in social good messages, the gap between the janitor's pay and the CEO's pay is bigger than ever. And now, they praise the essential worker, while paying tens of millions to VPs. That right there is moral bankruptcy. Call it what it is. And when essential workers demand livable wages, they're called lazy, unrealistic, and entitled, even though they keep society from collapsing. That is hypocrisy at its core. Millennials, burnout, student debt, declining marriage and birth rates. Gen Z is leaning left, opting out, valuing well-being over hustle. Data shows that mental health visits have skyrocketed for both groups. They're rejecting your hustle narrative. On Reddit, you'll see lines like, "I'm tired of buying into a dream that mortgages won't let me have," or "work 80 hours to barely survive." Pass. They're done. And honestly, I get it. So what's the alternative? Systemic solutions, not moralizing. Living wage, $20 an hour minimum, universal health care and meds, free or affordable higher ed, debt forgiveness for people screwed over by the system, universal basic income, cover the basics, let people survive. None of these are radical, they're common sense investments, worth billions if you trend, yet you spend trillions on wars. When people say just work harder, ask them, harder at what? Making you richer or building your life? The real dream isn't exploitation, it's equity. So if you're tired of chasing a lie, if just grind feels empty to you, I want to tell you, you're not lazy, you're awake. And if you found this video helpful, subscribe. And next week, why well-being programs at work are actually toxic. Doctors aren't getting better care, they're getting digital stress balls. See you then.